whoever wants to go first. Do you want to go first?
What was your instant reaction when you found out you'd won?
I didn't. Well, obviously you don't believe it, but it was one of these. I got an email through, and I just looked at it a couple of times, and I've done the lottery for years. The messages are always coming through and saying you've won a prize, great, and it's like £2, £3, because I do the Euromillions particularly, and but this one said, phone this number to claim your prize. No, it's a scam. It's a scam because it was an email. But then I went into my National Lottery account online, and the message was there. You have won a major prize, and that's it.
Yeah.
As far as my reaction is concerned, it's only today, for this sort of activity, that you realise it's real.
And you're obviously big Chester fans, is it really nice?
I'm not a Chester.
Oh no.
I am, yeah.
You are now.
Not usually.
You are now.
I am now.
John's a big Chester
Yeah,
fan. Is it really? How does it feel to be here?
That's brilliant. I've never. Oh, how many years ago was it, Ben? My son was mascot about 5, 6 years ago in the old football club when Ian Rush was manager, wasn't it? So that's the only time I've been inside the actual football.
Where do you normally? Are you terrace? Or?
We're over the far side.
On the far side.
And we always sit with our backs to the Chester Housing Trust sign, right over there. That's our spot over there.
And who do you normally come to games with?
Myself, my brother Tony, and Ben. And we've had all sorts of other people along, haven't we? There's a number of Ben's friends from school, bring the nephews a few times. And the sister as well, of course, Karen.
How big does some matches here?
So I've not been able to renew a season ticket the last few years because I haven't had enough money to do so. But if the club shop's open,
it'll be open for you, sir.
I'll be down there later on.
You're good for the money, then, yeah.
Well, we got a mini statement last night.
Went to the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
We couldn't even talk. We just looked at each other and
Yeah.
just smiled.
It's a word that we keep saying every 30 seconds, which you can't put in the
So you're both from Leicester, aren't you? You're originally from.
I'm originally from Chester.
Yeah, originally from
I'm
Chester.
from Liverpool.
All right.
Have you got your ticket ready for tonight?
Sorry, lottery wise, yes. Because the ticket that won, that's on for 6 consecutive draws, and that was the first of the 6.
Okay.
So I've got my fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll keep your fingers crossed as well.
I can't believe you just said that.
John, whereabouts in Chester are you from? Where did you grow up?
Newton.
Newton?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Went to Newton Primary and then I went to Kingsway High.
Okay. And I think it's mentioned in the release, but can you just run through kind of what's top of the list now then in terms of
Well,
We've already been to one place.
I had a sneaky peek in the Mercedes dealership yesterday.
Yeah.
There's a lovely car in there. I've got one that's available. It's like it's got the special paint job on it, and it says it's available now. But normally they're on 6 to 12 month lead time.
Yeah.
But I've got one in the showroom, and you just walk in and sign the check. And, I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it.
A new garage door for me.
Yeah.
We just refurbished the house at the exterior of it, and we couldn't afford a garage door, and it looks rubbish compared to how lovely everything else looks. And we were going to ask mother-in-law
for a little bit of a loan.
a loan to finish it off, but now,
We don't really need to
and I
bother
might
with
even
that.
have a whizzy one.
And you're off to Spain, I believe, to renew the house, is that right?
That's
That
the
would
plan.
be that's our dream.
We've always
We've always
talked
wanted
about
to do
doing
that.
So we're going to renew
We've
our
always said,
whereabouts.
if we win the lottery,
Yeah. And so we have, so we will.
we might invite some of the family.
Anywhere in particular in Spain that you want to?
We've got to Spain quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's so warm and sunny,
Yeah.
like here.
Yeah.
And
It's just a small place, isn't
we
it?
found, we just came across it. It's just one of those days when you're just driving through and then you go, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And it's a little church and everything, and it's basically it's geared up to do weddings and
It's called Rebate. isn't it?
rebate. That's the place. It's
Rebate.
spelled rebate.
Rebate.
You say rebate.
It's on the Alicante province.
Yeah.
To make sure the Chester paparazzi don't follow.
So how long have you been married?
20 years this
20
year.
years this year.
How long have we known each other?
24.
How did you meet?
We met at
Rendezvous.
Rendezvous.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I've heard my mum and dad talking about that place.
It's good then, apparently.
And where did you get married?
Chester.
We got married
Hill
at
Road.
All Saints.
All
Hill
Saints.
Road.
Yeah.
Hill Road, yeah.
So John, have you been able to tell friends and stuff, or have you just kept it close-knit at the moment?
Brothers and sisters, mums and dads, and that's it. And after today, I've said, there's a little patch of grass in front of our house, and
We just can't wait.
I just want to stand in the middle of that patch of grass, punch my arms up into the air and just scream.
Can we come round?
That's all we want to do. We just want to tell
I
people.
just want to,
We met Jane the other night in a local pub, and when she'd gone, there was a young girl who was the waitress there. We've
you're
seen
not
her
going to like
a
this
few.
bit.
And we just had to say something, and she smiled at us and we said, "Come here, do you want to know something?" And she was just like, "Please don't tell anyone." She said, I won't. She went right off and told the barman. We said, "Please don't tell anyone." But we just had to.
You do realise, John, if Chester need a player, the pressure's going to be on
I know, I
you.
didn't think about
And
it.
we've got a great goalie. Great
Oh
goalie.
yeah, we'll get Ben a trial now.
It's more basketball.
No, I'd like to sponsor a match.
Yeah.
It says, I think it says it in the piece that you've got there, I want to sponsor a match. And I'm just looking at the board, I think there's only 2 left available for this season. But, you know,
That's
yeah.
really good.
You can have them both if you want.
It's got to last 40 years.
Where do you work, John?
At the moment, I'm self-employed, so I'm contract and I've worked quite a few places. But right now, I'm at Unilever at Port Sunlight.
You work as a countess, is that right?
Yeah.
How long have you were there for?
6 years.
6, 7 years. I was in X-ray and now I'm in A&E.
A&E.
Don't know whether that's a good thing to say, or they're all going to come in and say, "Why are you working here?" Because I'm not going to give up. I love it.
Yeah.
Only work every other weekend, so I am a bit spoiled anyway. But I do love it there, and I'm not giving it up.
No.
It's my social life. It's not enough money to give at work, is it?
It's not.
No, it's not. It'd just be lovely not to have any debt, and just be lovely. Help the family out. The usual things people say that you go, yeah.
So sorry, just to recap, how many children have you got?
2.
2 children.
2 children. Ben who's 17 and Naomi is 12.
He's nearly 18.
He's nearly 18.
I'm nearly 13.
And she's nearly 13.
And he's captain Chester Jet. Cheshire Jet.
June. Yeah, I think that's it. Then the release.
He'd kill us if we don't say that word.
And how did the kids react when you told them?
Ben had actually spent the night out at a
Mm.
friend's and gone straight to work. He's recently just got himself a job at
Yeah.
Neston Rec.
Oh yeah.
So to be quite honest, everybody else in the family knew before Ben.
Yeah.
So we had to ring his boss and ask could we come down and just take Ben out for 10 minutes, and we told him in the car. But he was really pale because he thought it was bad news, because we have had lots of bad news lately.
Mm.
And when we told him, he was, like all of us, in disbelief. Naomi was in bed. We called her into the bedroom because we were all still in bed.
Yeah.
It was 8 o'clock in the morning. John was late for work.
I just texted one of my colleagues to say, because we've been painting and decorating, we absolutely shattered. I
Yeah.
sat through my alarm. And I thought, I better text Stewie at work. And I texted him. I said, run a bit late, be there soon. And I thought, oh, I've got a couple of emails. Let's have a quick look
And
before
that's
it set off. And there you go. The rest is history.
Naomi just come in and got in between us. And John just said, see that figure there? And she went, yeah. And he said, I think we've won that. And she went, yeah. That's no.
Did you actually get to work that day?
No.
That's the way usually.
No, I phoned him up, because my boss is actually on holiday this week, and I phoned him up.
There was a lot of that word again, wasn't there?
Yes. Yes, the F word, yes. Flipping heck, every time. Yeah, so I've said I'll probably take a couple of days off to get my head around it, but I will be going back to work, no problem. I want to work. Maybe not 5 days a week. That might be a slight concession.
That'd be lovely.
John, it's been a good week. Obviously, 2 wins for the football club, and is this your perfect week?
Pretty much. Pretty much. You could ask for much more. Maybe a few more goals. But
Tomorrow,
yeah, okay.
cap off the week.
Yeah.
You got, is that
That's
any
everything,
more
yeah.
questions?
That's brilliant.
Yeah,